Damn. Centrea, you know. Oh, my mic was on actually. I didn't even notice. Oh well, it happens. Hello everyone. I was just basically moving around and such. I'm wondering if I said anything. I don't think I did. I was literally just thinking maybe out loud or something. Anyway, hello everyone. Sorry that I ended up being a bit silent. Wait, there is one more thing I gotta do.
That's not in the script.
There we go. I had to do a little something. Anyway, guys, sorry for the wait. I was a bit tied up on something. I didn't expect that, to be honest, but hey. Anyway, I got my phone back, actually. Anyway, let's see what we could do here. I won't be streaming that long. I know I'm gonna go all the way to 11 p.m. Eastern time, so we're gonna see how that's gonna go. Anyway, let me turn down this on my headset, and we should be good to go. Let me turn off this bit. Alright, let's see what I could do. And since I have a new mouse, everything should be okay here too. Let's see what we got here. Oh! Hex the Compatious Jest? Oh my. Oh yeah, we're gonna end up meeting another Flame Chaser. And she's coming along with us. Whoops. I want a Kiana. In fact, we'll get double the Kiana. What I usually use? This one? Okay. I'll use this one. This should be good enough. Let's see if things goes well. Let me just adjust my mic. Ow. I basically tied too much that I end up slipping my thumb on the actual button thingamajig on this microphone.
どうしても今楽園に入りたいの？今はちょっと中がめちゃくちゃなのよ。
Unfortunately, we have to go in there just so to get some answers.
あ、エリの姉ちゃん。今からメイの姉ちゃんをビルビーの姉ちゃんのところに案内しようとしてるんだ。わあ、もう三角関係に発展したの？メイったらますます大胆になったのね。
Oh my. Man, Elysia is just saying, man, you're getting more of a bigger harem.
私も身の安全に気をつけた方がいいかしら。
God damn it. May's going, why? May, you became popular with the girls. Oh my, now my cat is coming to me. Of all the times. Oh, actually SP is actually good. Oh boy, I have to use my one hand. Don't worry, cat, you get your hats in a moment. Well, that's what I call a combo. What in the world is going on here?
全然知らないよ。そういう天地をも揺るがすような事件なんてどう見ても私とは無関係だもん。他人の注意を引かないこと、それが黄昏の街で生きるための心得。言いふらしちゃダメだよ。他の人なら有料なんだから。
Well, I took down the big giant Humu.
確かにここには過去の真相が隠されてる。けど、それがあなたの本当に欲しい答えかどうか、私は心配だわ。
Mika, what are you doing here anyway? Oh, well, at least you're sitting next to me. If you hear some cat noises, it's her. She showed up basically just to keep me company, I guess. Let's see. I'll take this. Maybe once in a while, once I actually do a bit of a round. This is silvers. This is obviously one. I should go for combo hits. Give me a moment. Let me just do this one thing, and then I'll give you more pats. Oh boy. For once, when I'm not reading, I'm basically doing some combat. There we go. Now I give you more pats.
乗車必須。一度輝いたとしても、枯れた文明はいずれ凋零する。
Okay, so which one should I take? This, I think. Oh, more dialogue.
メイの姉ちゃん、聞こえた？
ええ。これは？おや、私たちのお客さんがようやく入場したみたいだね。
And so we meet another flame chaser.
ショーにとって肩書きは無意味だけど、少しだけ自己紹介させてほしい。
Oh.
君にサプライズを用意したんだ。ショーが始まる前に好きなものを選んでいいよ。どういうことなの、バルト？
これはビルビーの姉ちゃんの声、早すぎるよ。
つまり私たちはもうそのマジックショーとやるに入ってるってこと。行きましょう。行動開始。
I don't know exactly what I'm going into.
意図が分かりやすいわね。入っても大丈夫なのよね、ガイドさん。
多分、おそらく、もしかしたらそうかもしれない。
Okay. Apparently it's her anyway. All of them were basically that flame chaser.
この情熱的なお客さんは自らステージに上がることを選んだ。では、この盛大な公演に共に参加してもらおう。
どういうこと？
まずい。私も役者にされたみたい。こういうアクシデントには追加料金が必要だよ。
それよりまずは問題を解決しましょう。
My
照明の位置についてもらおうかな。
why am I Humu?
こういう一番簡単なやり方でみんなに教えよう。誰がこの瞬間の主役なのかを。
What am I gonna do as a Humu? Oh, so that's what I need to do.
よろしい。では次はもっと難しいものに挑戦しよう。
Oh no. I gotta pay attention. Oh no. It's gonna get harder. I hope.
私たちの話は彼女に聞こえていたりするの？
問題ないと思う。でもビルビーの姉ちゃんは他の人の言うことを気にしたりしないよ。
There. Okay, there. All the way up here. Okay, so I'll go. Middle? Did I?
やっと元に戻った。
Okay, I almost saw it.
姉ちゃんは相変わらずだな。
I almost saw I failed.
ショーはもう終わったの？
I hope.
メイの姉ちゃん、私の経験からすると、多分始まったばかりだよ。
What was this magic show that I had to deal with?
行動開始。行きましょう。行動開始。
I don't know what's gonna happen next.
明かりがついた。今、正式にショーが始まるよ。新しいショーだから、第1幕のウォーミングアップは安全で簡単なものにしておいたよ。でも、ショーの素晴らしさは変わらない。
Feel like I'm being messed around with.
メイの姉ちゃん、ヘビの姉ちゃんがたくさん飛んでるって嘘じゃなかったでしょ。ナイフを箱に刺すという脱出。
What in the world? Not again!
と皆さんも飽きてるでしょ。今日は古いものはなしにしよう。目隠しの箱を使わず、みんなの注目の中、ゆっくり登るこの新鮮は鋭いナイフから逃げてもらおう。
何？
What is this?
待ってよ、メイの姉ちゃん。
Good thing these things are not in one-hit kills, otherwise they'll be dead. I didn't sign up for this. Oh, I didn't even look at that point. I gotta pay attention then. Oh! Didn't expect that. Okay, so it doesn't kill you both when you do it. Oh. So that's how it works. Goodbye. I didn't know that was a thing. Goodbye. Ow. Good double hit. Goodbye, Snakey.
何このマジックショーは？パルド、本当に彼女には悪意がないと思ってるの？
ビルビーの姉ちゃんはそういう人だから。むしろ昔と比べると今回は普通だった気がする。
I swear. This one unusual show, I'll tell you that.
行きましょう。
I'll take this one, I guess. Okay, this is different.
最も期待できる事態になってしまったよ。なんとこの申請は台本の存在が気に食わないようだ。第2幕、引き続き代表的なマジックを楽しもう。
What?
3枚のカードからクイーンを探せ。
Man.
もちろんこのステージにおいて普通のカードにはなかなか気づけない。そうでしょ。ああ、メイの姉ちゃん、この感覚で間違いないよ。
そう言われるとますます厄介なことになった気がするわ。
What is this supposed to be? Temporary invincibility. Lose HP, faster rate. No, I don't like losing HP. I don't know what that even means.
カードはこんな規模になったんだね。ではバックステージにいるクイーン、みんなに挨拶してあげて。
Oh, you!
下がってて。
とっくに隠れてるから安心してメイの姉ちゃん。
Hello, Teo. It's good to see ya.
強風に私に服従しなさい。
Apparently, I caught up into some weird games with this flame chaser that I'm dealing with. That was odd.
彼女のショーはいつもこんなに長いの？
毎回違うから私もよくわからないな。
Oh boy, here we go again. What's with the magic show here? Now I feel like I'm playing a different game altogether. Where I'm gonna go to, I do not know. What? This is new.
メイの姉ちゃん。
演出とやらはまだ終わってないの？これは一体。
おや、素晴らしい。実に素晴らしい。ようこそ。遠くから来たお客さん。このマジックショーは満喫できたかな。
So you're the so-called magician.
どうしてここに？君には招待状出してないはずだけど。
And the things that happen to be, so this is the great magician that we've been hearing about. I wonder what magic she has.
ビルビーの姉ちゃんのお客さんに付き合ってただけだよ。クラインは忙しくて招待状を渡す暇もなかったから私が手伝ってあげてるの。
And yeah, the artist is too busy doing inspiration stuff.
パルド、これは一体。
お、これは失礼。本当のお客さんを忘れてしまったね。もう一度自己紹介をさせてもらうよ。黄昏起源の最も偉大な魔術師、あらゆる脱出マジックの創造者、
Oh.
ビルビー。ようこそ私の魔術劇場へ。
Yeah, so your escape art. Huh.
ビルビーの姉ちゃん、刻印だよ。
Hmm?
そうせかさないで台本通りにしないと。
Huh?
ここで私は螺旋の目、それからあらゆる奇跡を管理してるんだ。
素晴らしいわ。それでショーは終わり？
That's what I'm wondering about, May.
まだ最後の演目が残ってるけど、
Hmm?
もう少し後にしても構わない。
Of course there's gonna be
あの
more.
程度の刺激ではまだ少し早いからね。ハルド、少し離れてくれないかな。私は貴重品なんて持ってないよ。
Hmm.
チェ。
Paolo wants some stuff.
お客さんは少し緊張してるようだね。大丈夫。初めて会った人たちは大体そういう反応なんだ。一
人は叫び声を上げる前にしばらく沈黙する。この現象に気づく人は少ないから。そして私はみんなも知ってるように一応叫び声を生み出すことに関してはプロだから。
I have to say, your theme seems haunting in a way.
そのことならもう聞いてるわ、ビルビー。実際前からあなたに会いたいと思ってたから。
Yep, we plan to visit every single flame chaser after all.
おや、それは奇遇だね。ライデン・メイさん、私も君に会いたいと思ってた。二人の英傑を倒した人。
Yeah.
君がここを出たと聞いてすごいお客さんを逃したと思ったよ。
And
倒したわけじゃ。
yeah, technically speaking, they're still alive, so
ビルビーの姉ちゃんは相変わらず人を見る目があるね。メイの姉ちゃんは強いし騙されやすいし、まさに最高のカモだよ。
damn, these mosquitoes are now becoming a bit of a pain nowadays. I just had a mosquito on my arm. Damn it. Wow, cash cow.
それでこの全ては私のために用意したの。楽園の乱れが発生した時からそのショートやらはもう始まっていたのね。
Yeah, chaos is a thing around here.
もちろん君のために用意したんだよ。律者に見合うのは乱れ？それは何？台本にそんなものはあったかな？
That's not in the script.
楽園エリアのレイアウトに変更があった。それはある英傑のマジックによるものだ。そう教えてもらった。
Was it?
違う違う。あれは私とは何の関係もない。
Hmm?
いや、私のせいというのも間違いじゃないかな。まあいいや、それは要点じゃない。とにかくああいう現象はショーではなく一種の武器だ。何らかのテストを行っているのかもしれない。
Wait, what?
武器？
That's what I'm wondering about.
そう、楽園特用型対ケビン武装タイプ92。相手が別のエリアに移動する時間を遅らせることができる。強運の持ち主の場合は話が別だけど。
Kevin Killer. Yeah. That's definitely gonna end up taking down Kevin, apparently.
つまりあなたはエリアの変動をコントロールできるわけね。
そういうことかな。でもその並びは完全にランダムで、だからもし相手が強運の持ち主だったらこの装置は何の役にも立たないってわけ。
ならランダムの範囲は本来なら出現しないはずのエリアも含まれていたりする。前回そういう装置が稼働した時、私の仲間が今まで出現したことのない空間に入ってしまったの。
Oh yeah.
そして今私たちのいる場所もこれまで入ったことがなかったわ。
A friend of yours that went to somewhere that never existed. I'm assuming the Dominion area, the Hersha of Dominion, or is it Veronia's past thing? I don't know. Maybe it's the Hersha of Dominion thing.
どうだろうね。5万年も経ってるし廃棄になったエリアは数えきれないよ。装置の複雑性を上げるためにそれもコアプログラムに組み込まれているかもしれない。
なるほど。あなたは私の力にはなれないみたいね。
Rip.
でも まだ運を試すことができるわ。パルド、行きましょう。
待って、君は何かを忘れてない？大鳥はまだ始まってないよ。
Grand finale?
申し訳ないけど時間はないわ。
いやいや、君は興味を持つはずだよ。私から見てこういう形式は古すぎると思うけど仕方がない。これも一応私の。
It's your...
責任だから。
Wait, what? Hmm?
さあ、レディース。ああ、ジェントルマンはいないようだね。では目を大きく開いて、ショーのクライマックスがもうすぐ始まるよ。
Oh, are we gonna have a boss fight here?
意義の反転、常識の転覆、真実で虚妄を作り、未知で奇跡を生み出す。幕は上がった。聞いて、噛み合う歯車の喝采を見て、矛盾だらけの螺旋を。
What? I'm confused. I get this for all things.
今回のショーの特別プレゼントだと思っておいて。お客さんをきちんともてなすのが私のやり方だから。
You confuse me.
そうだ、同行者が一人増えても君は気にしないよね。
Oh.
こういった現象は厳密に言うと私がやらかしたわけではないけど、一応長い付き合いだから他の人たちよりも詳しいんだ。
This mess is not your doing.
そのすでに経験豊富なガイドさんが出てるから、ミルビーの姉ちゃんの手を借りなくても大丈夫だよ。
I was expecting a fight, but I guess not.
お、なるほど。パルド、君は相変わらず抜け目がない。招待状を売ってついでに警備料金をもらう打算なんだ。声のボリュームを落として、メイの姉ちゃんも聞いてるから。
Wow. Uh-oh. Something's going on with May right now. This is not good. You're even greedier than before.
待って、パルド。
Uh-oh.
またどうして？ビルビーの刻印のせいなの？
What in the world is going on?
それは変えられない。あなただったのね。まだその日じゃないはず。あなたは一体。
嵐の訪れを
Huh?
あなたより一日も早く目にした。運命は我々を洪水に巻き込む。もがけばもがくほどより深く溺れるだけ。
Hippachio is definitely doing something with May. Am I in the darkness now? Never mind. I get stopped by Bull. Seems like a lifetime ago. If you ever lost consciousness, you know. Perception is instant, but our perception of time is painfully slow. At this time, some might hear blood rushing through their veins, the mortal bell healing for the living. But this girl, whose eyes are still shut, needs not this moment to be heard. The roaring thunder inside goes on and on.
メイの姉ちゃん、私のせいじゃないよ。何があったかなんて私も知らないから。
A familiar voice.
パルド、別の方法を考えないの？一応こちらには医者が何人もいるし。
Wait, what? I mean, I don't know if I'll trust Miss Snake Lady for being my doctor.
今回は前回とは状況が違うもん。それにビルビーの姉ちゃん、判断をしたのはそっちだよ。ごめん、メイの姉ちゃん。本当にごめん。カイドさんになるって言っておきながら、私。
She's not dead, you know.
カンちゃん、シャベルを持ってきて。
What in the world? They think I'm dead.
ああ、カンちゃんは本当にダメだね。自分でやるよ。
They looked at each other.
おばけ。
Did the internet just gone whack again? Okay, that was weird. I don't know what... that was OBS for sure. 100% OBS. OBS decided to go whack on me for a little bit. Just so that you guys actually see a little bit what you have missed. I got a feeling you missed like at least these two areas.
例のアポニアとは関係がないのね。
Aponia. Not Paccio, Aponia. Man, I must have been thinking of something else. Yeah, something happened. I don't know what's going on. My OBS decided to freak out for a little bit. That was a weird thing.
だから、おや、全然わからなかったよ。君もそこまで彼女を恨んでるの？安心して。その点において、私も君と大して変わらないから。
Wait, what? Wait, you're out for me as well? I'm confused.
メイの姉ちゃん。
As Mei was about to pull the swords away, a force field enveloped Vilvi. No matter how she applied her strength, her sword still hung horizontally in the air.
申し訳ない。すぐに切るよ。ただ座って死を待つわけにはいかない。そうでしょ？
With a snap of Vilvi's fingers, Mei was pushed back a step, and the sword was free to move again.
ごほん。それで一体どういうことなの？メイの姉ちゃんは雷の律者だから、自分の心臓に電気ショックを与えて復活したとか？
That would be interesting, isn't it? You use your lightning powers to actually revive yourself? I might take a note on that.
とぼけないでパルド。こんなに時間が経ったのに、まだその悪い癖を直せてないの？アポニアの話をしたし、何か予言を受けたんだろうね。
Yeah, I got a death wish with that one.
何を知ってるの？
みんな似たような経験を持ってるからすぐにわかるよ。でもさっきは彼女は君に危害を加えたかったんじゃなくて助けようとしたのかもしれない。
She literally threatened me. Or threatened Mei.
私たちの大鳥を覚えてる？螺旋の刻印。あれはやっぱり少し刺激的だからね。
Yeah?
やっぱりあなたが。
まあまあ、人の話を最後まで聞いてよ。本来は私が君を復活させるはずだったんだけど、今回 彼女は自身の予言をかなり気にしてるみたいだ。
Her crazy prophecy, I'll say that.
それって彼女がいたから私は戻ってこられたってこと？
その通り。時間が来ない限り彼女は予定が先に起こることを許さない。未来が見えるものとして彼女はある意味で私より台本を重視する存在だね。
Huh. I'm a little lost on this part.
未来が見える。
おや、お客さんは疑り深いね。でもネタバラシは魔術師にとって禁忌だから
Let me
先に
guess.
失礼させてもらうよ。
I'm gonna go back in there.
さっきの声は確かに彼女のものだった。もし彼女が動かなかったらあの予言は。
Lost in thought, she glanced up to Pardo, tiptoeing away.
ああ、メイの姉ちゃん、無事でよかった。間一髪で助かったわけだし、今回は救助費用を取らないでおくよ。じゃあお先。あんちゃん、穴を埋めておいてくらいに気づかれちゃダメだよ。
My God. They were planning to bury me! Or May. I have to remember that I'm not the one who's being played here.
穴？
Oh my, the things happen to be with that. A fool's memory. I'll take that, thank you. Any recollections I need to look at?
あ、おかえり。適当に座って。私たちの中だし、遠慮しないで。
So now we're gonna have unlocked dialogue with her every time I get her stuff, I guess. And the audio's bugged with her as well. Of course. Friends, we only met once. Yeah, I'll have to do some voice acting for a little bit.
私はもう君とは仲良くなれたと思ってたよ。やっぱりこういうことに関して他の私は頼りにならないね。
The other Matt, you have a split personality as well.
おや、経験があるみたいだね。でも不正解。
Wow.
厳密に言うとこれは私たちの時代ではまだ解明されてない超自然の力だよ。
Right.
そうだね。確かに複雑だよね。
So you do have split personality kind of thing?
そうだ。まずこういう事実がある。君の目の前にいるビルビーはすでに死んでいる。5万年以上前に死んだんだ。
I mean, it is implied that most of the flame chasers are gone and dead. At least what I heard so far. The only ones who are living is literally Fuhula and Kevin. Those are the only two. And of course, what's his name? Gray Snake, being Mobius's creation, also is around. And of course, Karain is also around as well, since she is operating the entire place, but she's no illusion. Isn't that the case with most people in the realm?
ああ、そうだった。ではこう言おう。この体はビルビーという人のものだったけど、彼女の命は超変異種のせいで初めから手術台の上で集結していたんだ。
Whoa! Though that is unexpected. So, she died on the operating table?
しかし不思議なことに、そんな彼女は融合戦士の力を手に入れた。彼女の半径5メートル以内に近づいた者の意識は彼女の体内に各種され、君が考える人格とやらの一つになるんだ。
What? Okay, so you got multiple personalities.
かなりついてなくて、私も仕事の関係で吸収されてしまったんだけど、最初にその力をコントロールする方法を覚えたから、大型ゴミ処理所にならずに済んだの。
Okay, so the original person died like a while ago, but somehow personalities, quote unquote, ended up taking over the body. Man, this is something else.
待って、別に私自身がゴミって言いたいわけじゃないからね。
Oh my.
とにかく今まで主導的でもそうでなくても、この体に居座った意識は数えきれないほど多いってわけ。
Well, that is interesting.
そうだ、この文章は知ってるよね。我が名はレギオン、我らは大勢であるがゆえに。つまりそういうことだよ。
Oh, I heard that quote so many times. Legion. There's also a kaiju that is basically like that as well. Crazy Legion bug thing. A mantis can't do that? What about those who had their minds seized?
その場で死んだ。いや、違うな。他の体の中にいたとしても、別に生きてるのと変わらないでしょ。賑やかだし。
Uh-huh. And you can still use this power.
その通り。しかも自由に使える。私の中を訪問したくなったらいつでもいらっしゃい。
Huh? I'm good. Seize? What, was that really the case? I'm confused with this one. Surprise preview. Of course, being a magician and all. You're about to witness something very exciting. The true appearance of the fourth divine key is nigh. Don't be stingy with your praise and applause, because this will be. Read the room, Vilvi. This is neither the time nor the place for one of your speeches. Get to the point. Despite the interruption, Vilvi betrayed no signs of displeasure. Right. It seems like everyone is simply dying to see it. Worry not, you'll get what you came for. Do you still remember the world-famous second divine key? Take some time and think back to the moment so that what you're about to see doesn't shock you. You haven't made it an aircraft carrier, have you? Oh my. No, how cliche! This time, things have gotten a bit more stellar. Stellar Blade? my. Sorry about that. An artificial satellite was projected onto the meeting room screen. Behold, this is the vessel I've designed for the fourth divine key. It can operate indefinitely in this form. Keep talking. A satellite. And then what? For now, its sole purpose is to periodically orbit us. As for what happens next, I'll tell the truth. I have no inspirations to arm a space-based weapon. To be frank, its function ought to go beyond that. The next hour passed by slowly. The presentation concluded and the room remained silent. Only Dr. May remaining calm. Call over the staff. She ordered V's engineering budget to be cut by 80%. Damn! Wow! So, in other words, Vil V actually made a useless satellite. Wow, that is funny. You said you were seized by this body at work. You were already a member of MOFs?
工事部部長正真正銘のね
Oh, that makes even more sense. You make machines.
英傑の中でも結構早く組織に加入した方だったかなその過程はあまり喜ばしいものではなかったけど
Uh-huh. Like compass?
少し違うよ具体的に言うと私はいくつかの手がかりをもとに火を追うがという謎の組織を発見したんだ
Okay.
その時の私は予定より先に高等機械動力のコースを修了したから暇つぶしで適当に調べたのそうしたら意外と収穫がたくさんあったってわけ
Huh. I'm a bit confused on this part, but hey. I'm trying to reread it. Huh. You got the lowdown on the MOFs when you were just a student?
メイほどじゃないけど一応は名の知れた天才だからねそれに私の得意分野は彼女よりも潜入調査に向いてたから
Huh. You're full of surprises, or rather the flame chasers as well, if anything.
私がまだ未熟だった頃は指程度のサイズの無人機を多く連れて養蜂家という称号で旅をしようと考えたこともあったよ
Huh. That'll be interesting. You have your own robot bees. What happened later?
私は正体を隠した状況のまま自分で作った機械を使い彼らに対抗し始めた
Well, no.
自慢じゃないけどあの頃はメビウスだって私の前で何度もしくじっていたからね
Wow! I'm not surprised, but the mobs shouldn't find out soon enough.
家庭はあまり喜ばしいものではないと言った理由がそれだよ
Oh my.
火を追う側確かに普通じゃなかったすぐに影で動き始め調査を開始したんだ私も隠れるのをやめて正体を晒して宣戦したの
Damn, you basically took on a organization.
長引くシーソーゲームを経て最終的に一つの組織を前に惜敗という結果で終わった
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. You're taking on an organization.
当然そのせいでうっかり彼らの注意を引いてしまったの何度も脱獄した後彼らは特例で私を火を追う側のメンバーにした
Wow, that's an interesting way to go in. Standing against an organization alone? Was that necessary? That's what I'm wondering.
それについては理由は簡単だよ第二次崩壊は彼らが引き起こしたものだと思ってたんだ
Oh! Okay.
何せあの時事故と偽装された崩壊と火を追う側の関係は切っても切れなかったからね
I get what she's going at then. She thought that they were doing the end of the world thing.
だから壊さないと気が済まなかったんだ
Wowee. The interesting stuff that we get to know about their origins. Endowment. I mean, enrollment? I mean, I don't know. The corridor shaped and extended into the distance, as if endless. Countless mirrors packed in the floors and walls, creating the labyrinthine sea of mirrors. My. Inside seemed as though there were a million mimics, copying your every move, which was utterly confusing. Perhaps this was a designer's intent. The green-haired girl walked up the spiral staircase. Her tiny body seemed thinner among the shadows. She gazed coldly at the mirrored walls, and Mobius watched back from within the mirrors. The layouts change again. Each time I visit is completely different. I don't get it. Why do you always waste your time on such meaningless things? Because everyone who visits the Hexacraft is our special guest. It's basically hospitality, right, Mobius? Vilvi leaned out from behind a mirror, leaning in front of her. How do you like the mirror room I built for you? Mobius could barely contain her surprise. I'm not interested in your infatuation. Besides, these dead things have never held any beauty of note. Are my parts ready yet? Oh, she came to collect stuff. Here they are. It only took me a day. I spent the rest of the time building the Hexacraft. Oh wow. Excellent. As promised, I'll repay you for the material costs and the labs. Hey, hold on a sec. Vilvi raised her hand, holding the parts deliberately out of Mobius's reach. Retracting her hand, Mobius stared blankly at the girl before her. She gave no reaction. She knew doing so would only make Vilvi more excited. What are you doing? Don't be so impatient. I just want to ask you something. If you sate my curiosity, of course I'll hand them over. She held up the materials to her eyes and peered through them at Mobius. Just like molten glass, the inside is like liquid, and its reflective properties make it a good for prosthetic eyes. This is your 16th order. Before that, there were calcified alloys for prosthetic bones, replacement heart pumps. It's incredible, Mobius. What will you use them all for? None of your business. Don't jump to conclusions. If you got some great intuition planned, intuition? I don't know. Invadiation. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I never seen this word before, so I'm a bit confused on it. Planned. I can help. Could you be planning to augment your own body? Finally turning it an experiment on yourself after honing your craft? Or perhaps you want some new legs to make yourself taller? If so, let me help you. Out of all the moths, I'm your best choice for this. I don't have to answer you. Hand over the parts, Vilvi. Oh, yes. Speaking of which, I got another hypothesis. All these random parts don't mean much, but if you put them together, they could form a person. Could it be that you're sick of having to find live samples, and you could be planning to create your own source material? Even if it's an android, it's just an empty shell without a soul. Or have you finally mastered soul technology, using someone's soul to... Crash! Vilvi's words dropped off as the hexcraft mirrors suddenly shattered. Thousands of Mobiuses scoured across the shattered shards. Vilvi, put away your curiosity for now. I don't have to add such a noisy specimen to our lab. This is not a question you should be asking. Something happened big time. I'm assuming that she was doing something. Either an experiment with a human being, or she was trying to revive somebody. At least that's what I'm thinking. Who knows?
おや、私の一番可愛いお客さんじゃない？ようこそ。でも今日のステージはないよ。
You're the first one I met.
誰かに覚えてもらえるのは嬉しいこと。そうでしょ？私のサプライズは君に印象を残せた？
I prefer not to be surprised.
おや、私の準備は万全じゃなかったようだね。今度こそ失望させないからさ。人の心を震わせられなければ全ての意味がなくなる。
I see. You were a celebrated performer like Eden before joining the mobs.
はい？
I don't know how you sized this body, but you should play a larger role than a magician in the mobs.
国主？おや、彼女はそんな風に話したんだね。
Oh, it's another personality thing for her.
いいよ。謎にしたままの方が演出的には好ましいと思うんだけど。真相はこうさ。君が目にした全てはマジックではなく魔法なんだよ。
My. It's confusing. She has another personality telling me this now.
私に関しては別に火を追うがの研究員なんかじゃない。強いて言えば研究対象だったかな。
I wonder how many personalities you have. Is this the truth?
ではこれも一種の崩壊エネルギーの体現だと言ったら、それなら信じてくれる？君の律者としての力だって似たような存在じゃないの？まあまあいいよ。機会があったらまた君に見せよう。
Interesting. The darkest. Oh, now we get to know more about the deep end. The deep end. Everything is shrouded in endless darkness. Death and cold are eternal metaphors here. I think that's how you say it. Two voices that don't belong ring out of the distance. Has the experiment begun yet? The sea nearby was attacked by the Legion Husher, and Kevin is making preparations. The experiment is about to begin. May was wearing a custom battle suit that she never shown anyone before. The key of blankness. Nobody else would ever recognize this as an experiment. Deploying an untested divine key straight into battle is incredibly bold, Dr. May. Bold. And you're so confident, I wish I'd known this side of you earlier. We could have gotten up with some fun and really surprised people. This isn't overconfidence. I have a plan B. That's why I invited you here, Vilvi. If the key of blankness doesn't work as predicted, you'll have to open the gateway to the deep end. That'll show the Legion Herrscher exactly how much weight the darkness of human burial has. An incredible decision. The engineer summoned was stunned, then erupted into an exaggerated applause. I have absolutely no doubt that Aponia's deep end can resolve this crisis, but the only good lion is a defanged lion. The only reason those prisoners are so compliant is that this is the deep end. I'm no tamer, but if they're all released all at once and go and grow used to such freedom, how much are you going to give them back their cells? You can answer that question on your own. Everything you make has a backdoor program for modification and controls. I believe that the deep end is no exception. Interesting. They may as well put Aponia in there then. Oh, never mind. Still got more.
やあ、メイさん。こんなところで徘徊してるなんて迷子になってしまったの？
How much more we get to know about? No, if I only sought inheritance, I'll be gone now. But before that, I need to know what's hidden in the deep end. It's extremely likely to be the answer I'm seeking.
へえ。ねえ、わざと私にそんなことを話してきたの？それとも君の前にいる人が当時の指針の書建設の担当者だって本当に知らないの？
Wait, what? What?
これで答えが分かったよ。どうやら今度自己紹介をするときは詳しい肩書きも言わないとダメだね。
I didn't know she made the deep end.
君は工事部を機械開発部のような何かだと思っていた。そうだよね。ほら、また当たった。実際は機械開発よりも建築に関する仕事に使った時間の方がずっと長い。
It's remarkable, I'll admit that. You put literally another whole dimension or something.
要塞の建造、避難所の建設。当時の大半の人々にとってはそれらの方がずっと大事だからね。
You're something else, Vilvi. Can I assume that you know the most about the deep end?
まず、現実と古の楽園は同じじゃないよ。私が何度も脱獄したって話をしたことがあるよね。だから火を追う側が私に任せた最初の仕事は自分でも脱獄できない監獄の建造だった。
Wow, so you made your own prison, and I'm assuming that's the deep end.
だからね、太平洋にある島をできるだけ風すら通せない牢屋にしたんだ。
Huh.
確か P21 って名前だったかな。崩壊発生前は一応リゾート地だったし、浜辺には別荘がたくさんあって。おや、どうして周りを見てるのかな。誰かを探してる？
Nothing. Please go on.
私の知ってる指針の書はそれだけだよ。その後はそこに関連する人に会ったよね。私たちは建物を作り、そして建物は私たちを作る。
Okay, you just lost me right here. Shape agriculture and agriculture will shape us. What?
そこを出た人だけを参考にするなら その後どんな風になったのかは私にも断言できないよ。何を入れたか誰も知らないからね。
I'll be honest, that was the most confusing talk I had from her this time. Rumor tour. No wonder Dr. Mobius always said that every visit to the Hexacraft looked a little bit different. So she was just trying to find ways to make up for the cuts to her engineering budget. Is that so? I think this is Dr. May. So you rarely see her fumble or blowing up her workshop these days. Since Dr. May lifted the restrictions, she's been reluctant to do that again. Okay, I'm confused. Who's talking here? Then, what about the fifth key, divine key? Is it really Navadia Venana? I don't know. Like they say? Shh! He raised his head, taking his surroundings, and he muttered in an extremely deep voice. Let's just gossip listen all you like, but don't spread it. They say that the mobs are still looking for a perfect candidate, and if they can't find one, they rather the fifth divine key never saw the light of day. Let me think. She has so many accomplishments, and I don't know where to begin. What about the fortress that she calls the Gaia Consciousness? Obviously, that failed. Using the whole planet to build her own fortress, it was doomed to fail from the beginning, just like many of her ideas. It did leave behind lots of ruins, though. Someone that primitive couldn't manage all that either. Primitive. Hey, there's still no evidence of her existence, unless we can rope off an area to neutralize any mantis who enters. Otherwise, nobody would be able to see her. But that will be impossible. Maybe the original mob's crew might know something, but, well, you know how hard it is to meet any of those survivors. So, it's been 5 hours of questions already. What do you want from me? 5 hours? Shoot, Dr. Mobius. Might have... Actually, I wanted to just ask, where is Bill V is right now? Huh? I'm afraid you'll have to wait a while for that answer. She went out on her own magic tour again to, if I'm not mistaken, the Mu continent. Oh, well, this might be cruel, but I feel obligated to remind you that she just set off some 3 hours ago. Oh my. So it was just rumors on that part. Oh, I can't do any more on that. Do I get any more stuff or no? Nope. Well, at least we finished that dialogue stuff. Man, 28 out of 65. Ugh. Now it's 29. Hello, Pardo. About Sundown Alley 1.
メイの姉ちゃん。あ、違う。メイ様、おかえり。
What? May-sama? Oh my.
メイ様
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm actually confused on that part.
どうかしたのメイ様。
If I ever heard that to me, like Rickzilla-sama, I'll be so confused and flustered and embarrassed. I don't know how I'll feel about that one.
待ってパルド、様付けはやめて。なんだか変な感じがするから。
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, May. I understand completely.
でもメイの姉ちゃんじゃなかった。メイ様の名前をそのまま呼ぶのも良くないんじゃない？
Mei-chan feels wrong and she prefers Mei-sama. I don't know.
もともとみんなのことを兄ちゃんや姉ちゃんで呼んでるし。
Oni-chan,
メイの
One-chan,
姉ちゃ
yeah.
ん、メイ様のようなピップはやっぱり他の人たちと差をつけないといけないんじゃないかな。
I think Mei won't mind being called One-chan.
安心してメイの姉ちゃんに。
え
メイ様、こういった特別な称号は私のところではメイ様一人だけのものだから。
Oh my, she's being cute.
あなただってその呼び方に慣れていないじゃない。パルド、いつものように呼んでちょうだい。
Yeah, I would recommend what she said.
いやいや、ダメだよ。私のような商売人は呼び名をうっかり間違えたりしたら大変なことになるんだから。
Parado.
それはもはや一つの知識みたいなものだよ。他の呼び名はさておき、様や旦那ってつけただけで何度もいいことがあったもん。特にまだ黄昏の町にいた頃は相手が誰であろうと様や旦那で呼んでたんだ。そうすれば万が一誰かに聞かれてもただ任務の報告をしてただけだと思われる。
Right.
安心して旦那、例の物全部手に入れておいたよってね。
Uh-huh.
そしてその存在しない旦那を捕まえるためギャブヘビにならないように相手は軽率に動けない。何かが違うと気づいた時には私はもうとっくに逃げ切ってるってわけ。
The things happen to be.
知らなかったわ。昔はそういう生活をしてたのね。
Mm-hmm.
黄昏の町。パルド、センゴーもそこにいたって話をしてたわよね。つまり火を追うがに入る前から二人は知り合いだったの。
Well, that's unexpected.
そうでもないよ。センゴーの兄ちゃんのことは火を追うがに入ってから知ったんだ。当時はすごくびっくりしたんだよ。まあ思い返してみれば確かにいろいろつながるけど、そうだとしてもセンゴーの兄ちゃんがあの療養所の運び屋だったなんて誰も思いつかないよ。
A Potter? What?
療養所？
In a shelter?
うん、黄昏の町の療養所。あそこで唯一の療養所でもあるんだ。ご飯すら食べられない人たちがたくさんいた。子供もいれば大人もいたよ。ただしばらくしてあそこは廃墟となったんだ。原因は何だったのかな。火災？それともガス爆発だったっけ？
I think that was his doing.
多分崩壊でしょうね。
Or the Honkai. Could have been that too.
ああ、そっちの時代でもそういった理由で崩壊関連の事件をごまかしてきたんだ。それは全然変わってないんだね。
黄昏の町の療養所、崩壊による災害、戦後。
Man, oh man.
待って、 まさか彼とさくらはそこで？
ん？
お、どうかしたの？メイのね、メイ様、急に黙り込んで思い詰めた顔をして。
You're trying too hard on the Sama. You should go for One-chan instead. Parado.
ああ、いいえ。ただ新たな考えを思いついただけだから。それとパルド、本当にもう様付けで呼ばないで。好きじゃないし変な感じがするの、とっても。
Yeah, if I heard somebody say that to me, I would also say cut it out too. I don't like it either. At least on me.
じゃあ、わかった、メイ様。じゃなかった。メイの姉ちゃん。
You are such an adorable being, though. I would give you head pats if I could. Oh, that's interesting. What are you drawing? Huh. One moment. There we go.
色たくさんあるけどまだ足りない。この絵には新しい色が必要。でも
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all you should spare for your
One moment.
caller. 7 minutes.
グレッシュ、またここに来たのね。どう？欲しい色は見つかったのかしら？
まだ。ここにはたくさんの色があるけど欲しい色がない。そんな存在しない、まだ作られていない色。
存在しない色？
例えば
Sorry about that. A family member called me, that's all. Sorry about that, everyone. The girl in white suddenly stood up tippy-toed and pressed one finger against the hilt of May's blade.
これなら存在しない色を作れると思う。
Oh.
いろんな赤、いろんな黒。暖かくて冷たくて。
グレーシュ、あなた。
彼女から離れてくれないか、ライデン・メイ。
The youth appeared suddenly, snatching the blade at May's waist from Gishuno's hand.
コズマ。コズマ、私を迎えに来たの？
あ
でもまだ帰りたくない。もう少しここにいたいよ。アトリエにある色は少ない。ここにある色は多いの。
Interesting.
だからもう少しここにいたい。ダメ？コズマ。
Kazuma, you just let her, please.
ライデン・メイ、少し来てもらえないか。あんたと二人で話したいことがある。
それでどういうことなの？
Yeah, what is going on?
忠告し忘れたかもしれないが、グレーシュと会うときは武器を持ち歩かない方がいい。
What?
それはありえないわ。
Yeah, that is basically part of her at this point.
自分を窮地に追い込む人を相手に私がそうする理由をあなたも理解できると思うけど。
俺の前なら構わないが、グレーシュは
What's going on with that?
あんたのような人と頻繁に会うべきではないんだ。その理由は今のあんたにはまだ早い。いや違う、それは言えない。これじゃケビンに似すぎている。グレーシュはそういうものの影響を受けやすい。刀にある邪気と殺意は彼女を別の何かにするかもしれない。俺の知らない姿に。待て、この感じだとさくらに似すぎてしまうだろうか。まあいい、適当にきつくない言い方にしよう。とにかく俺の言う通りにした方がいい。あんたに害はないはずだ。
She's not gonna put it away. And besides, that's one big ass sword, I have to admit. Actually, she has two swords. I just realized that. There's two swords she has. In other words, she's technically dual wielding. Into the deep too. Okay, we're going back into story again. I gotta say, we're gonna have more story than I thought we'd do. Obviously. I wish I could advance that one. I don't get lucky on those elf ones. I kind of wish that elves were actually part of the Valkyrie summoning thing, because I'll be honest, it's not easy to pull everything all at once, you know? Like Stigmas, elves, and Valkyries all in their own gacha. I'll be honest, it's not easy. And plus, most times I prioritize on the Valkyrie or their weaponry. It's one of the two. It's not easy to actually get the chance to even get a opportunity to even get a what's it called? An elf. Who should I take this time? As well. Okay, I'll take this. And I should be good. I wonder. I don't think I have any divine keys at the moment. Mainly because I don't know where to get them.
しい花は咲く前に枯れるべきじゃない。まばゆい祝福を送るわ。あなたの魂はより光り輝くはずよ。
Oh boy, the things happen to be. Let's see what we got here. I guess I'll take this. And the funny thing is I'm looking forward to tomorrow, since tomorrow is going to be the Steam's summer sale. Oh, I'm looking forward to that for sure. I'm going to get a lot of stuff for that day, I'll have to admit. I'll have to be careful though, not to go overboard, but who knows.
「その小道を覗いた時に諦めることを選ぶ人はたくさんいた。旧姓の道は彼らが想像した平原ではなく、肩を並べ共に歩くことさえ難しい。
Let's see. And obviously, when it comes to the gacha in this game, it's pretty brutal, I'll admit. And I don't get crystals so often. Oh no, you don't. There goes an archer.
楽園での旅の最後を迎えても何も得られない可能性がある。しかしその前に楽園は君に選択する機会を与える。
Okay, so total. Okay, what we got here? I'm going with this. Shield break buffs are pretty good. Oh great, the puppets are back. Come on, destroy the seed before it actually regains. Oh, it's already over.
エリシアは彼女に興味があるようだが、思い上がらない方がいいと忠告するべきだろうか。いい。エリシアが自分で伝えるだろう。
I'll take this. This? I guess I'll take this. The good news is that we get more dialogue.
跡を残してる。
I got a feeling Ken was the one who did that. I'll take this. Oh boy. I'll take Kevin.
Huh. なるべく君を見るようにする、リツシャ。君がそれだけではないことを願っている。
Huh. I'll take elemental damage. You obtain 3 stat signants from the same flame chaser. Yeah, we did. Okay, I'm actually going to use this instead. Okay, so you're shinies, you're the buff for the thing. I'll go with this. And now that we did unlock this flame chaser, she's gonna say dialogue this time. Man, we're definitely fighting different types of enemies. So I gotta remember that. Oh boy.
Hakushu は基本的な礼儀。わかるよね。そしてカーテンコールの前に退場するなんて。試してみていいよ。予想外の結果が見れるとそう保証する。
And the funny thing is, I think I got this character unlocked already for my Valkyrie list. Huh. I just didn't know her backstory. I guess I'll take this. Okay, I'll take this too. Oh boy, did I screw up something? Oh, okay, I almost saw it. SP, Ultimate, and this. I think I'm gonna go with SP. I think I got enough on Kevin.
「自分の光を信じ続ければ目の前の暗闇もいつか照らしてくれるわ」。
I'll take this. Man, I got more Kevin again. But I'm going for more SP. The sooner I actually activate my ultimate, the faster it gets. Uh oh, we got bomb ones. It's been a while that I've seen those bomb ones. Like, forever, actually. I haven't seen them since, like, at the very beginning of the game, or even, when I was doing, I don't know, other things. Oh, man! Aponia is taking us back to the darkness. Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
いいでしょう。あなたに会うわ、アポニア。
Okay, Aponia, what you want?
ああ、メイ。よかった。しばらくぶりだけど、新しい傷跡は増えていないようだ。
Huh.
アポニア、以前。
待ってください、メイ。
Aponia extends her hand and pointed at her collar.
ここが乱れている。私が直してあげましょう。もっと近くに来てください。
Oh boy. No. There are more important matters. Was the right answer. But for some reason, that answer didn't come out. The gentle request, trusted like the words of an oracle. Oh! I'm so glad I have mind resistance when it comes to those kinds of things. White hands reaching out up from the darkness, not making any sound. They would look nicer coming from white cuffs. They didn't look like the type to be pulling strings in the shadows.
ありがとう。
大したことではないよ。もし可能であれば、本当はその眉間の疲れと困惑をこの手でなくしたかった。
I got a feeling she's indeed a crazy one. After fixing May's collar, she returned her hands to her lap. Okay.
確かに困惑してる。そしてその理由はあなたにあるのよ。ここに来る前、私はある事故に遭遇したんだけど、あなたが私を助けてくれたよね。
ええ。しかし私がいなくてもビルビは彼女の大鳥を完成させた。
Huh.
耐えられないと思ったからそうしただけ。紆余曲折の中、あなたにこれ以上の苦しみを経験してほしくなかったから。
Man, both of you are dangerous in your own ways.
けどあなたは10日後に私を殺すとそう言ったわね。それならどうして私を助けたの？
それはあなたを殺すことは私の本意ではないから。
You're confusing me, lady.
もうすぐあなたもわかるはず。誰かを殺すことは 悪意がなくてもできる。あなたを助けたことと私が未来ですることは矛盾していない。あれは未来の私とあなたの間にある運命。止めることも逆らうこともできない。
Begs the question, are you the end boss for this thing? Or something else?
もし選択できるのなら私だってあなたに首を絞められそういう悲しい運命を一人で背負いたかった。
May involuntarily shift her gaze upwards. There, as white as her hands. Yes, her eyes did not cross the cell's darkness, and yet she still felt she couldn't see the white neck. As though it were in front of her own eyes, as if it were being held tightly in her palms. What would it feel like, holding it tightly? Oh God.
さあメイ、今日はここまでにしましょう。このエリアへの長居は今のあなたにとってやはり少し無理がある。
Of course not. Got a feeling I'm gonna go back to the lobby again.
次の再会を楽しみにしている。
ここは戻ってきたのね。
My oh my.
さっきアポニアと話をした時、思考が私自身の言うことを聞かないみたいだった。
Janko, what's going on? Oh, you tried to do the redeem, but I didn't hear it this time. What in the world? That's odd. And I tested it earlier that it was working earlier. Unless it's just specifically that. Let me take a look. Because I didn't hear it this time. Let me test it myself. Yeah, it's not working. Odd. I need to go into the site itself. It was working before. Like, the 401 was working. Okay, now it really isn't working. Wow. I gotta take a look at that. What in the world is going on with you? Janko, basically refund yourself if you can, okay? I don't know what's going on now. It was working earlier. So very odd. That or possibly OBS is acting weird again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I gotta take a look at that. It was working earlier. I tested it myself in before we end up doing the whole stream thing. And for some reason, I guess it's not working now. Very weird. Let me see if the other thing is still working at least. I'm just gonna take a bit of a test. If that's not working, what about the other thing? Well, at least that one's still working. I had to take a good look, that's all.
アポニア、それがあなたの本当の能力なの。
It's so very odd. I gotta figure out what's going on with the sound alerts again, or rather, the sound bit. No, bits are a different thing. Those are the sound alerts. It's the channel point one that's not having a good time. I just logged into the thing and I don't know what's going on with it. Huh. Oh, we got more here? Oh. Can we actually finish this now?
今の時代だけでなく、英傑がいた時代でもあなたはすでに人々のリーダーとして見られていたのよね。
Well, yeah.
あなたが神のように扱われているのは先行者という特殊な存在だからだと最初は思ってたわ。過去からタイムスリップしてきた人みたいに。でも昔も今と同じような状況だったみたいね。
It was working earlier. You know what? Let me take a look at something. Was it maybe... Yeah, some alerts are still there. Everything else is okay. So very odd. I don't know. One more test. Because I came back in there. Nope. It's not working. I guess for today it's not working. I have no idea then. Oh well, I did what I can to fix it. I guess in order to fix it, I think I had to restart OBS or something. But we only got like 28 minutes left.
僕は自分ができることをする。ただそれだけだ。
じゃあ、あなたはどう感じているの？あらゆる人に認められ、彼らを導いていくこと。それって想像できないほどの重圧よね。
それは重要なことではない。
確かにそうね。じゃあ、あなたは私の時代でも同じような役割を担うつもりなの？たとえあなたがリーダーとして世界をもう一つの深淵に追いやるとしても。
僕には未来の自分の考えを予知することはできない。
Yeah, knowing you.
だが、リーダーとは何らかの資格ではなく、一種の必然なんだ。何もせずとも、君の時代にもリーダーが現れるはずだ。会っていないのなら、まだその時ではないというだけだろう。
じゃあ、そんな人が現れたら今度は何が起こるの？
I wonder.
もしあなたたちが2人のリーダーが異なる理念を抱いていたら衝突は避けられないんじゃないかしら。
It's bound to happen.
君の言うような衝突は存在しない。真理は人類のもの。過ちは時代のものなんだ。
Huh.
ライデン・メイ。僕が導かなければならないのは時代ではなく人類だ。
Interesting. Got to know more about him. And we finally finished it. At least his thing. Meaning that we don't have to worry about his lore anymore. At least on this bit. So cold. The pink-haired girl pushed the white-haired man's shoulders to walk along the corridor. Elysia, I don't think it's necessary. Don't say no. Don't say anything. Just keep going. The man seemed confused, but the willful girl didn't give him a choice. We have more important things to do, Elysia. Huh? Isn't my party important? New threats may come at any time, and we have no idea of how the next Hersher would surprise us. Alright. The 7th eruption is just over. Can't you cut yourself in some slack? Why do you have to push yourself so hard? Ah, Kevin, you're growing more and more like May. I bet you're glad to hear that. But, come on, there's no but. Alright, here we are. She pushed Kevin at the door, which was not locked, and nor was it lit inside. He had to finally do what the girl told him. Finally, he made up his mind and pushed the door open. Happy birthday, Kevin! He was taken back by the sudden light and the voices and ran into someone hiding behind the door. Kevin, watch out! The girl behind the door cried out, and the cake in her hands almost fell to the floor. May! The girl wearing glasses tilted her head and smiled gently. Elysia, dubbing the woven rug over her shoulders, and the other people in the room came near to welcome the birthday boy. Kevin blinked and blinked, and he knew everyone in the room, but they all seemed different today. Wowee. What do you mean there is no butt? Half of the screenshots are butt shots. Oh my. Because of fan service. Oh my. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the times in this game, there's some butt views here and there. So the first one that caught his attention was the girl with the fox ears, who wore a gown, a huge contrast with her assassin look. She noticed Kevin's attention and returned an innocent, carefree smile. The little girl by her side was using the power of psychotelekinesis as her usual to send the cake and 8 gifts to the table. An odd green box stood out in the mix of as a representation of the blessings from everyone who couldn't show up. The followed funny music, the boy who received 4 harsh lectures from Kevin and burst into tears on his first day in the group. He was playing the harmonica clumsily and trying to find the tune. But very soon, someone else drowned the harmonica sound entirely. A sublime hum began to echo in Kevin's mind. He didn't expect her to show up in such a way. And the man who had never had a moment's hesitation on the battlefield. He was staring at the cake with a frown and seemed to have a problem with how the candles were aligned. This day, the future leader of the Moths and the first 7 Mantis soldiers were gathered here for an insignificant reason. I'm turning off the light. With Elysia's joyful voice, the light went out. In the dark. Oh boy, there goes my stomach. In the dark, the candle flames were blinking and dancing. Time to blow the candles. Kevin, don't forget to make a wish. No matter what it is, it will come true. I'll make it so. Elysia. That was supposed to come from May. Huh? Is it so on the script I wrote, Sakura? Elysia, I bet you didn't even remember your own script. I wrote it myself. No way I would make a mistake. It must be you have the pre-revision version instead of the final vision. Kevin shook his head and laughed. The twinkling light candles lit up his cold body and took him back to the distant past when he laughed like this for the last time. And then, the pleasant vibe, he bent down and blew all the candles off. Light went out, and so did the noises. There seemed to be a delicate coordination. Darkness engulfed the world, and the light was never turned on again. Gradually, his light began accustomed to the darkness. He saw a transparent glass panel, and hibernation pod, and heard the humming of machines. There was nothing left. The pod went down and into the embrace of darkness and silence. Only a lonely dot of light took his last dream. And everyone in the dream far, far away. Oh, that birthday thing was all a dream. May, Sakura, Dystopia, Mobius, Cosma, Aponia, Aito, and Elysia. The light went out, along with all the names and wish he made. Wow. Yeah. Remember, this guy went into some sort of hibernation pod, and a lot of his comrades from back then is gone. The things happen to be. I wonder if we're gonna finish her thing. Elysia was pinching something with 3 fingers. She raised her head a little and studied the object to the light.
何してるの？あ、メイ、ほら見て。こんなに綺麗な宝物なんて私も初めて見たわ。
May paused for a moment and leaned closer. But before she could catch a glimpse of anything, she heard the girl chuckle. Elysia quickly opened her hand and brushed past the corner of May's eye.
触っちゃった？これが私の綺麗な宝物よ。
Her hand had been empty since the beginning.
エリシア、あなたね。
私が避けられなかった。
でも、私の予想通り、あなたもメイクしていないのね。つまり、あの綺麗なアイシャドウも律者の能力なの？生まれ持った美貌の凄さに、さすがの私も羨ましくなっちゃう。
Wow, the benefits of being a Hersher.
羨ましい？まさかあなた記憶体なのに毎日アイラインを引こうとしているの？
I guess you don't need to actually have makeup. The powers give it to you already. And the thing is that she has like some red dot things on her on the side. I know that.
This メビウスの前では絶対にしないでね。でも本当に私のメイクした姿を見たいならこれからも頑張ってね。メイクして登場するなんて現実の私も1回しかやったことがないの。
I wonder about that then.
あの時の私は本当に綺麗だったわ。
Interesting. Back then, she says. Players on the stage. Elysia, I just checked in your body fat level, and it's higher than the last time, so... Alright. Why do you have to check this, May? Didn't you leave... oh boy. Didn't leave you here for this. What matters is how you feel rather than the number. You get it? Fine. It might be hard for you, but one day you'll understand, Prometheus. Understand what? Understand why people laugh and why they cry. If you wish to look into the root of the cause of human emotions, I can help with that. Don't bother. I just came to talk to you. Everyone is at May's meeting, and I'm left here alone. Oh, this is somebody else. You're experiencing emotional spikes, Alicia. Hey, didn't May tell you not to read someone else's biometrics without permission? I'm blushing now. But emotional spikes? Maybe a little bit. I suspected by good friends and being distant, anyone would be upset, right? Actually, I just want someone to talk to. I would never have thought I'd be hopelessly watching the Casman grow one day. Prometheus. You know it better than me, right? We can't afford another civil war right now. No matter the reason, no matter how it goes, there can be one outcome. Humanity's self-destruction. Ah, right. But people of our age have been fighting Honkai for too long. They deserve a better ending, right? Prometheus. In your eyes, and from the probability standpoint, how can humanity be united again? The emergence of a more terrible enemy than Hershers, or a more severe threat. Great minds think alike. We're thinking the same thing, Prometheus. An enemy that can force the survivors to set aside their differences and unite together. This is indeed the most effective way, but also the hardest. No one can tell for sure if it brings unity or a speedier extinction for humanity. They're pulling off a Watchman? It does sound like it, does it? I hate to see the world plunge into hell again, but it really comes to that. She pulled out a pink crystal flower and twisted it between her fingers. It's too bad for a leading actress to play a charming villain for a change. Oh wow, that was Elysia for sure. Man, how many more we got? We got literally 3 more for her. Oh, we still going. I won't be surprised if the rest of the time we're basically doing this reading stuff. Oh boy.
ナターシャがいなかったら、あなたがお嬢様だったなんて知らなかったでしょうね。あなたも高価で可愛らしいドレスを着て、優雅にアフタヌーンティーを楽しんだりするの？
Funny enough, she actually did that with the stigmas, because some of the stigmas show her in a pretty dress.
想像してみるだけでも面白いわね。メイ、エデンに会いに行きましょう。彼女のところには綺麗なドレスもあるし、スイーツやアフタヌーンティーもあるのよ。
I think some stigmas. I think fan art or even official art actually show her in that too.
がっかりさせてしまうかもしれないけど、そういった経験はないわ。それに隠し事をしていたことを非難する資格なんてあなたにはないはずよ。
どうして？ここには私以上に正直な人なんていないでしょ？言ってみて。今度は何を知りたいの？
Oh my.
末法型崩壊獣の定義を改めて聞いたの。 私の時代にはそんな概念は存在しなかったわ。少なくとも私は聞いたことがない。
The kind that actually is the biggest Honkai type?
そして、古の楽園でその崩壊獣と関係があるのはあなただけよ。
コズマから聞いたの？
Oh.
専門家のメビウスじゃなくて私に聞きに来るなんてすごく嬉しいわ。
彼女が本当のことを言うとは思えないもの。それなら本当か嘘かわからなくてもあなたに聞いた方がいいはずよ。
Alright, Teo, it's good to see you here. Have a good night, okay? It's good to have you around.
後半の言葉は聞かなかったことにしておくわね。
Oh my.
でも本当に話すようなことはないのよ。末法とされているのはそこらの崩壊獣では定義できないからなの。
And besides, I got only a few minutes left.
ビシュヌのように一番弱い下位の崩壊獣から成長を続けて審判型を超えた存在に普通のランクをつけるなんてふさわしくないでしょ。これもメイが決めたのよ。しかも理論上の末法型崩壊獣は最後になっても3体しか現れなかった。
Huh. Only 3.
とにかくそれのことは超レアで超すごい崩壊獣因子だと思っておけば大丈夫よ。ビシュヌでさえいろいろあった末にようやく末法型って認められたんだから。
今3体って言ったわよね。他にも末法型がいるの？
それは正確に答えられるのはメビウスだけよ。
Unfortunately, we already finished all her lore. Let's see, Invader. Ooh. Success. The girl took one last look at the screen. The thumb-sized miniature self-parallel robot began remotely transmitting video back to her terminal. Inside, a door slowly began to open. She made the room's lights brighter, turned her eyes to her hands, and quickly looked away. Nail biting was a bad habit, and was determined to break it. I get the feeling. The door on the screen was now completely opened. She turned her head, feeling a bit confused. This place that even she has spent a lot of time breaking into was an area that everyone had kept secret. Only that green-haired lady's here? So, what exactly is Honkai? The organization she had been spying on did everything they could to cover it up the series of disasters. What was it all about? The girl had a tiny robot fly off the wall and slowly approach the only human in the area in the attempt to capture the other party's chatter more clearly. Finally, got it. You guys are the first. It's unclear. The girl remembered the noise of the microbot robot makes when it flies, and carefully keep it close to its target. Oh, you're really something. You already gotten this deep in your investigation. Have you been discovered? She jerked her hand back, causing the robot to lose control and fall from the green-haired woman's collar. No, this voice is clearly... At the same moment, the girl reacted. She felt someone, tender body, lean against her back. It clearly came from the right next to me. Uh-oh. The girl lowered her head and let the other person put her jaw on her shoulder. Before things became irreparable, there was still a chance to come up with a plan. Wow. This is the first time even I have seen this. You must really have some guts. So, you're the one who's been investigating the mobs. Then, Vil V. What a cute name. Very fitting. Oh wow. So Vil V is the one who's doing this robot. It makes sense. The girl felt her ears begin to itch from the heat eliminating as the other person spoke. Yes, I saw the message you sent them yesterday. It took me all day to find you. From what is just said, it seems I've done it. Oh, and your earrings are very pretty. Can you tell me where you got them? Hey, don't sweat it. You've got plenty of time to figure out what to do with me. Until then, let's just chit-chat. It sounds like Elysia showed up on Vil V. I just couldn't tell, technically speaking. It seems this might be the last one for us for today. Oh, never mind. And we got singers, at least. Oh, this is our last thing, too. Oh, wow. That is definitely with dialogue.
あの時の私は一体どうやって完成させたのかしら。あら、いらしたのね、メイさん。
聞いたことのない歌ね。
Oh yeah, definitely does.
それは当然よ。未完成の曲を人に披露するなんてめったにしないから。さっきのも一瞬のインスピレーションを逃さないように音符を一つ加えてみようと思っただけなの。
I feel that. It's only now that I actually did a bit of brainstorming on my manga, even more so, and I now exactly know what how I'm gonna perform it. The only thing is actually executing it. It's gonna be interesting.
だけどまだ満足できないわ。
未完成？あなたは楽園の中でも創作を続けているの？
それはもう久しくやっていないわね。この楽譜はとても特別だからいつまでも心に引っかかったままなのよ。以前の私はこれを完成させたのだけど今はできないの。
If I had to make a guess, the last one is a bit extra special.
言っている意味がよくわからないわ。つまり一度は完成させたけれど覚えてないってこと？
これは逝去したある人に捧げるために作った曲なの。でももう何年もの間ワンフレーズも手を加えられずにいるのよ。メイさん、私が向き合っている時代はもうこれ以上感情的な刺激を与えることはできないの。スーが教えてくれたわ。彼の予知によれば私は終焉の地から戻ってきた後にこの楽譜を完成させるんですって。ただそれは私の記憶ではないみたい。でも私は自分自身のことを理解できているの。完成した後の曲がどれほど素晴らしいものかも最後の曲として一瞬しか存在できないことも想像できるわ。
それで思いを馳せていたのね。でもあなたも終焉との戦いに参加していたなんて 初耳だわ。
Oh, she was there for the last bit.
確かに加わってはいたけれど、あなたの想像とは少し違うかもしれないわね。勝敗に関係なく、少なくとも一人くらいは生きている戦士を連れて帰る人がいないといけないでしょ。
And that's done. So we now get to... Oh, final scene. Well, no, that's the last bit of her. The final scene. The cryo parts are ready. Mobius shifted her gaze from the display to the people in the room. Understood, replied Hula. Kevin looked around the room. Where's Eden? She is probably outside, suggested Mobius. I'll go get her. Kevin headed toward the door. No, interjected Mobius. I'll do it. Outside the base, a record player was nonchalantly playing a tune, as if it did not know that its era had ended. Eden stood next to it, swirling the wine in her glass and humming along the old music. I haven't heard this one for a long time, commented Mobius. I remember this song. This is a song from your homeland. Doctor, I thought you can't remember any music not made by your devices. Come back, Eden. The cryo pods are ready. Staying out here is bad for you. You know this place is thick with radiation. Wowee. So the world is radiated. Kevin sent you, didn't he? Well, you already know my answer, Doctor. I know. They remained silent for a while. The record came to an abrupt stop, and the sound of applause faded. How strange, Eden sounded wistfully. I'm sure this place wouldn't be much livelier if Ellie was around. What? Are you serious? Her screeching would drown out the music. I know you don't like her, but we must admit, many of her remarks turn out to be true. Mobius did not respond. She did not want to continue this topic. Eden, won't you at least think about it? Doctor, you know me well. I only make throughout decisions. I understand. But are you really giving up on to the next generation of humans? Eden smiled at Mobius, as if she was a naive, inquisitive child. Doctor, do you know what Elysia once told me? She told me that the people of this era grew up listening to my songs. Doctor, my singing belongs to this era, and I belong to this era. This is by no means foolish vanity or cowardly surrender. This is a kind of faith. The next generation should script their own fate and sing their own songs. New stars will certainly rise. The songs of this era will thrive and perish with this era. Eden gave a slight nod to Mobius before drifting away into the wasteland with a smile. Mobius knew their conversation had ended. She was not at least surprised by Eden's choice. She turned toward the base. And of course she's singing. I'm not good with singing, maybe? I don't know. I'll try my best. The field of golden wheat swayed. Where can the wavering rider call home? At least that's why. I tried. She suddenly heard an angelic song coming from behind. In the apocalyptic landscape, where only debris and sand remained, it sounded like a gift from the heavens. Mobius looked back in surprise. It was Eden performing her last song to the vast heaven and earth. Strange. Mobius had always thought of her songs as nothing more than glorified noise. Then, why did her heart now sting with grief? Was it the power of art? Oh, my love, may we never part ways. Oh, my love, may time stay still for us. No, that was not it. Mobius denied it to herself. She accessed the situation from a purely rational perspective. It was because she was watching an era wither away. Before then, the collapse of an era was only an abstraction concept to Mobius. It was only people dying out. It was only a species becoming extinct. But as she watched Eden disappear into the boundless wasteland, she felt something crumble for the first time. Eden's singing belonged to this era. Eden belonged to this era. Eden was the microcosmic of this era. Yet her singing wafted closer and closer to death and the end of the world. It was the last time this beautiful voice resounded through the heavens and earth. Oh, my love, may we never part ways. Oh, my love, may time still stay still for us. My cats decided to interrupt me. Such heavenly music would never be heard again. Now that's dark. So she indeed lasted to the end. But instead of going to hibernation like with Kevin, she chose to actually, die with a dying world. That's actually sad to know about. Now I know her fate, though. The fate of Eden's death. Because we know that most of the Flame Chasers are dead. Now we know her fate. Mad King's memory is next for us. Then there's this guy. Then Sakura. Looking forward to seeing that. Youth. Painter. And of course, Hula is right here as well. We all know that she stayed alive. And of course, that other person. But we'll have to do that later. Because I ran out of time, unfortunately. I just went a little further because, well, there was a lot to actually read on that pit. And of course, we got two other characters to actually look into as well. The artist herself and Sakura herself. My oh my. Death is an inconvenience at most on that universe, though. Oh yeah, it seems to be more frequent, that's for sure. Major characters do die, unfortunately. Just like how it was with Himiko, unfortunately. Still get heartbreak on that part. But still, it is what it is. This game is not lightheartedness and sunshine and rainbows. I'm looking at you, Honkai Impact. I mean Genshin Impact. Honkai Impact is much darker.
窓に当たる雨音、耳元のささやきと似てない？
Alright then, I think this is a good point to end it here. Now then, what I'm gonna stream next time. I will most likely stream Genshin Impact, but here's the thing. That will most likely be the last stream of Genshin Impact. I'll admit that. I'll give my reason when I actually start streaming that on the next stream, okay? The goal for my stream on that day is to finish the rest of Sumeru. And obviously we got a little bit on Sumeru to do that. I'm gonna try to finish that as much as I can. And then if I do have a bit more time, once I completely finish Sumeru completely, I may work on a character story, and then that'll be it. And then I'll explain my reasoning why I'm not gonna continue the game. Or at least on stream wise. I'll most likely will still keep playing it off stream when it comes down to it. But I feel like when it comes to streaming it, I don't think I could keep up with it anymore. At least on Genshin, I mean. There's two reasons why. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Obviously, we're gonna go back to this after the Genshin stream, because we gotta keep going until we actually finish the Flame Chaser story completely, as well as actually getting Post Odyssey done for sure. I need to actually see if I can actually do more on Post Odyssey actually. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good one, and hope to see you all later, everyone. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I've been eating some chips for a while, and unfortunately, it's the spicy chips I have. Not really helping me, I'll tell you that. Anyway, hopefully next time on the next stream, the channel point sound alerts are gonna be okay, because I don't know what happened today. I tested it very early on too, so it was very weird that it didn't work. But we'll see then. Anyway, hope you have a good one, and let me see if there's anybody to actually raid actually before I actually end completely. Let's see if there's anybody. Nope, there's nobody on right now. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna end it here then. See you, everyone, okay? And I hope you have a good rest of day, night, afternoon, or whatever. Anyway, see you, everyone. I'm just blabbering at this point.